What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's head back to my friends over at LR Lux. Why? Because listen, in the last year or two, in my opinion, the House of Armaf has kind of fell behind in the Middle Eastern pecking order, but they kind of stayed a name because of the Club de Nuit line, but the other lines were Well, with this fragrance, I do think that they are trying to return to prominence because this stuff smells amazing and it looks amazing. Today we're talking about Armaf's Checkmate King. Yes, this is Checkmate King. I love the bottle. It might be a little cheesy, yes, but I think the build quality on this is absolutely stunning. The cap is a chest piece with the branding, right? Then you have the sprayers branded. You have the name here on the collar. This is super heavy as well. Like, this glass is super thick. The one thing I will say is that the atomizer on this is absolute trash. You can't win them all, but you might be able to see that it does get all over the collar. But let's talk about this fragrance because the fragrance is absolutely beautiful, and in my opinion, this might be like an amalgamation of a bunch of different things, but to me, it's definitely its own thing. Let's talk about the notes. So in Armaf King, Checkmate King, you're gonna have notes of Mirabelle plum and fruity notes at the top, chestnut, spices, and a gourmand accord in your mid, and in your base, sandalwood, amber, powdery notes, and balsamic notes. Now, when this opens up, you do get this beautiful fruitiness. Now, I've never had a Mirabelle plum. It doesn't smell like your traditional plum fragrance, but it's really juicy and fruity smelling at the top. But the one thing I do get that isn't listed in the notes 100% is like this orange flower, orange blossom, powdery, sweet floral essence at the top that to me is just reminiscent of this trending DNA in fragrances this year. It's this sweet, slightly powdery, floral nuance that works really well in most fragrances, but some of the fragrances this year that have come out with that DNA just haven't really wowed me, but this one does it really well. Blended with those fruits up top, it smells amazing. In your mid, you're gonna get this like warm spiciness, but it continues to be like that fruity sweetness along with a touch of nuttiness. It's really not that warm chestnut that you're used to in like the Stronger With You line. Mostly in the mid, it's gonna be spicy and kind of gourmandy before moving on to your base where you get this gorgeous creamy woods. The powders really overtake it, and this stuff smells incredible. Like I said, I think with a fragrance like this, doing a DNA like this just really brings Armaf back to the table, away from the Club de Nuit line and opening up a new line with a stunner like Checkmate King. Listen, head to my friends over at LR Lux, cop this for an absolute steal, and you guys have a blessed day.